kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a Hyundai. It's not supposed to fit right.
Yeah. takes the pressure off.
Yeah, a little bit.
So that's everything aesthetic.
Everything aesthetic, other than buffing it, cleaning it, painting some shit.
But as far as slapping parts on the outside,
taking the rack off, I'm going to take it off. I'll put it in the trunk and I'll say it comes with the rack. I don't know if I'm going to get it off in one piece, and the reason for that is the locks are actually seized.
Oh, right. You had the key, but yeah, if the locks are seized, it doesn't help all that much.
No, so basically what we can try is throwing some oil in there. There's locksmithing oil I've ran out, but locksmithing oil works really well for this application.
All right.
Put it in, you let it sit overnight, and come back, it just pops open. You're done.
Yeah. Well, let's see what this does.
This is an old school technique of using brake clean to get schmutz out of there, and then we're going to spray some WD-40 in it.
And does that need to sit too, or?
Brake clean dries almost immediately.
And
then I'm hoping that because it's clean, that there'll be some lubrication from the WD-40 immediately. It dries very, very fast. You can't see it drying up with the plastic. Brake clean, not particularly good to inhale though. It's caused a lot of people to die. Not jokingly, it's bad stuff. Oh.
Holy shit!
See, that was a good.
Look at that!
That was a good technique.
Look at that!
So we'll clean that up with some proper locksmithing oil, anyways.
Just look at it. That doesn't look too bad in there.
No, it's not overly rusty.
Is that all? I mean, that must be stainless to look like that.
So they'll take this screw off. There's a screw here that just tensions it, and that's it. Good to go.
Alrighty.
That was not hard. Again, it is an original Hyundai rack, so it's not like a cheapy, like buy it off the internet type of rack. It's actually really good quality.
True, yeah.
Somebody spent some serious money on it. I don't think I've ever seen one on an Elantra Touring before. Like bought this car and it had it on it, but I guarantee you somebody would buy that. It probably fits other Hyundai models too. I'm going to list it as a feature in this car. Like you can just buy it with this car when you buy it.
Yeah.
But I won't sell it separately. Unless somebody gets super cheap on me.
Mm-hmm.
The brake clean is also a good way to clean out locks in the winter if you're stuck. Like, you have to do it inside because it could potentially freeze. If you do it like inside, like parking lot or something like that, and then throw some WD-40 in. WD-40 is not what I recommend for locks, but if it's all you've got, all you have access to, it's not bad. But locksmithing oil, go to a locksmith, ask for locksmithing oil, they'll give it to you. Fantastic stuff. It's actually propane based. And it actually shoots in there, it cleans, it lubricates dry. So it's absolutely the best stuff to use. Not a lot of tumblers in these locks. So. It's okay, babe.
Now we know how to get rid of her. Probably gonna cut that too.
Yeah, I would.
Well, that was being a little bit trickier.
It would seem so.
But even sort of trying it immediately, would waiting help at all? Does it eat away, or should it be?
Yeah. All right. Waiting does help. I'm just being I'm just working the key in just to get the tumblers moving a bit. I just don't like roof racks because they make a lot of noise. You get that?
Oh yeah.
That's not so relaxing when you're going down the road.
Mm.
Sometimes just cleaning it'll do it too. Like just getting something in there. There, see?
Oh yeah.
So I think this cover is supposed to be on this guy like this. It's actually supposed to be in there so you can lower this down and have it go clip.
Oh,
right. So we'll play
cantilever.
Oh yes, we'll play with that later. But I mean, I think having a locking roof rack, like if you live in a place like we're pretty bad here, guys. Like crime is bad. Like if you leave your car unlocked here, your car is getting tossed. All your shit's coming out of it. Everybody's stealing your shit. I don't have a locking roof rack when I use a roof rack. So if you have a locking roof rack where you are, I'd be moving. That's just me.
Keep in mind we're in Canada, so it's what we're used to, right? Depending on where you live, we may be in kind of a theft-free paradise. But
Yes.
yeah.
I sometimes forget how privileged I am.
Yes. Don't blame him, he's white.
That's right. Have to get that on a t-shirt. Excuse my white privilege. I don't know how that would go.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, because it's kind of serious and joking at the same time, right?
Yeah,
So
it's kind of, yeah.
you piss anybody off.
Yeah. Might get a whole
Yeah.
different demographic looking at my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Comment below for your white privilege and or roof rack theft stories.
Right. Don't know that we won't put that one in there, but we'll see. This one's particularly not happy. Like the key does not want to go into this one.
Right, so
We'll
like
see.
you're saying, it seems stupid that they'd have a second key, but kind of making sense at this point.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm amazed that I have the keys.
Yeah.
They look the same to me. The two front ones were exposed to more salt, I think. Probably was.
Yeah, something like that.
They're the same.
What about the what was it? Transmission fluid or whatever other fluid you were using?
you
or?
can use transmission fluid. The problem is it creeps.
Ah.
So I just don't want to get it all over the place.
Yeah, especially on the plastic.
Yeah. Transmission fluid is 80% detergent. So and 20% actual oil. So
Oh, so it's that much detergent.
it does a lot of cleaning all the time. That's why you can leave it in there for 150,000 kilometers.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
A lot of people don't know that. So if you mix that with WD-40, your penetrating fluid, it works very, very good. Now, what works really good too is if you use transmission fluid and acetone, but then you have to put it in a metal container. But the acetone penetrates better than WD-40.
Oh yeah, it's so thin.
Like amazing stuff. A lot of mechanic shops use that. It's kind of a trade secret to get things loose. But you have to be willing to put it in there and let it sit for a while, you know, or spray it down with something and let it sit.
Well, I guess you'd use that when you're really snookered, so you're willing to kind of wait and get it done properly type thing.
Yeah, if you have time. If you know you're going to be removing something hard and you know it's going to be a project this weekend, do yourself a favor, even if it's WD-40, throw some oil on it. The locksmithing stuff, very forgiving. If you're doing it tomorrow, you're doing brake lines or something, use the locksmithing oil on the brake lines. It works very, very well. And brakes and stuff that I thought was going to spin and break, locksmithing oil does a fantastic job. I'm a big, big fan. But this guy is not happy. There's tumbler seized or something.
Try reading it poetry?
Yes. Well, that little door opened easier. Oh.
Oh. I swear, baby, it's never happened before.
All right, I got it everywhere. So this guy is not happy.
Oh boy.
He is like, wow, not happy. Like I can't even push the key in this. The other one I can get the key in, she just won't turn. This one here, we might need locksmithing oil for this one. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Or we'll let the WD-40 sit in it, and we'll just come back to it. I'll try the other one more time now that we've sort of let it sit. But that's the thing. And once salt gets in there, that's why I'm spraying it with brake clean. So I'm hoping the brake clean will break down the salt a little bit before the oil goes in. Like this one wants to turn. It really does.
You feel better?
Well, the key goes in.
What was it going in at first? Or,
It was, but it wasn't moving as much as it is now.
okay. Nice. There's some progress. That's good.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't normally put a pair of pliers on a key because you can break it. Not a lot, just a little bit of force can help us with that. Just tap it into. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Technique.
So
Now
this-
I gotta try it again.
Oh, we'll see. Maybe that,
Well, if I can get the key in.
yeah,
Good start.
some little love taps.
I'm sure there's some locksmith out there going, "Whoa! No!" Or somebody broke something in there.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Huh?
It's a possibility. These lock cylinders are not high grade quality. I would say that'd be my main complaint. If I spent the money that I did on stock racks and they worked this poorly to get, I wouldn't be happy about that. But I can't complain for the price I paid for them. So
Yep. And even so, with one side unlocked, you could just push it that way, right?
that is a possibility.
So, yeah.
So I mean, I can do that. I just
But it'd be nice for it to work properly.
That's what I'm fighting with. I think somebody gave up on trying to take them off at some point.
Yeah, I suppose.
Just leave them on. What the hell? This one here is actually separating a little bit. It needs to be pushed back together. But there's two keys here, so I don't think there's anything broken in there unless somebody tried to tamper with it, you know?
Or maybe they realized the trick that, oh, just undo one side and hike it over, and then this one didn't get used as much. So.
It could be. Because there could be something broken in there. It's possible somebody did tamper with it. Because I can't fit the key in. Or there's a tumbler totally seized.
Right.
I'd just like to see that key go in.
Yeah, that's really not cooperating.
No, it's not happy at all. I think we're just going to do your method, Mark. And then we'll just mess with it off the car. I mean, it's going to take some time. What kind of screw is it? It is a torque screw. Looks like a T25. It's a T30 or T25. Okay, I was wrong. It's smaller. Thank you, Hyundai. Let's use different fasteners on. That better not be a secure screw.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it?
Would they do
It
that?
is.
Oh,
They used to secure torques.
pardon?
Payment machines.
Oh, I suppose they want everything to be secure as possible. So.
Yeah, so they just. I mean, it's kind of silly. Because I mean, you can jam a small flathead screwdriver in there if you wanted to. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a secure T25. Not something you'll have in your toolbox. So you'll want to keep, you'll want to keep the tool that comes with the rack. Like, for sure. They used a good quality bolt in there though. It looks to be stainless. That part's good. But if you have secure screws and you didn't have that cover, that locked on there, I don't think I'd be too worried about where it was going. And if somebody's that dedicated that they're going to have the tool,
Then they deserve it.
they're probably just going to take your whole car.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Oh, that's really on there, surprisingly. Okay.
There we go.
Lots of schmutz under there. That's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
don't like to leave a roof rack on.
Yeah.
You got it off on that side?
Yep. Oh, and the thingy.
I'll just take the rubber thing. Again, I'll play with all of this stuff.
Yeah.
At the end, we'll make it a rack again.
Yeah.
It is a nice looking rack though. It's not bad, like.
It's kind of nice that it's factory. It has the angle of the cushion and everything is perfect, so that it stays straight. And
Yeah, it's not junk. I think you had a piece of rubber fall there.
Yep.
All right, so put that in there. Managed to get off. That need to be lubricated. So those guys are off. Excellent. That needs to be cleaned up and refurbished. That's a project in itself just to clean at that. But ew.
Yeah.
Ew. So guys, we're gonna fix all of this. Ew.
Yeah. It's less severe than the other one, but still.
Yeah. It looks like got some weather stripping here.
Ugh.
I'll just fix that with an X-Acto knife. We'll just trim it a bit. Voila. Won't be coming off. Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that's it for now, Mark.
Yep.
We're sailing.